But Aaron, come tomorrow morning, things probably won't look quite as beautiful as that.
No, yeah. It's not gonna. It's gonna be. If you like clouds, it's gonna be gorgeous.
Okay.
I think it just
all the people out there who like the clouds and rain.
All three of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, half of those are meteorologists too. So we're gonna have that starting to move in here. So yeah, if you like the rain and the gray skies, then tomorrow's your day. It's gonna be a pretty good one out there for you. But for most of us, it's not gonna be the best day. It's gonna be a lot more like a Monday tomorrow. We're gonna have this warm front moving through that's gonna bring some rain to the forecast for the second half of your day there. As we continue on through the next several days, cold air moves right back into the forecast, so we're not gonna stay quite as warm. We're still in this back and forth pattern that we've been stuck in for the past almost a week now. So we're going to continue on that trend as we go through the next several days. Cold air continues to funnel in as we go through the end of your work week, and shortly thereafter, we're going to have more rain popping back into your forecast for the weekend. So we're not sticking with the sunny and cooler. We're going to kind of go back to the rain again. So we're continuing on that general path here, but luckily for the most part, a lot of stuff is kind of staying rain. Now, that's not just the case for tonight, though, because we do have a winter weather advisory that's been issued until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's for a lot of people down in southwestern Maine right now. Everybody in this purple shade. That's just meaning that you could have some effects on the roads in the morning and overnight. So just take your time if you're heading out, because we do have that winter weather advisory. It's because there's some drizzles that are trying to make their way inland enough, get a little bit higher up and higher elevations and foothills, and when we have that, that can freeze just enough to give us some freezing rain, even some snow possible, but I think the most we'll see is freezing rain for most of us. If you're on the coast, you're probably just gonna get those drizzles, not really gonna see the same scenario, but that's just gonna be the beginning of the day. Most of Wednesday, you're just gonna see clouds across the skies. That's the general story for the first part of Wednesday. Second half of the day is when all the rain starts to move in, moving in from the west and making its way towards the rest of us here shortly thereafter, and widespread rainfall for everybody. So we're not gonna see it, just a couple drizzles. There is gonna be heavier showers within here as this moves through, but luckily, you can see temperatures are staying pretty warm across the entire state, warm enough to keep this all rain for the most part. As that cold front moves through on the back half of this, you could see a little bit of snow trying to mix in, especially up in the mountains, but the majority of us will just see rain all day tomorrow. But there will be some heavier rain, and we're also going to see the sun coming back out for Thursday then. The big effect of this, though, is not going to be the rain, I don't think, but more so the high winds that we're getting with this. There's a high wind watch in effect until Thursday morning along a lot of the coast right here, because it's going to be pretty windy. We have wind gust speeds getting up to about 55 miles an hour, so no matter where you are, you can expect to see gusty winds tomorrow, and also expect to see some power outages, unfortunately, paired along with that. Now, it's a lot better than if we were in the summer, because there's no leaves left on the trees. That should help a little bit, but I'm still expecting to see power outages all across the state, especially on the coast in Bar Harbor and Rockland, because it is going to be windy as you go through Wednesday night into Thursday morning as well. So a couple windy days are coming up here as we go through the next several. But overall, it's going to be kind of contained in that 24 to 36 hour period. For your forecast otherwise, you can see it cooling off a little bit more here as we go through the next several days, but we will have more sunshine coming back into your forecast. That rain starts to move back into your forecast the second half of your day on Saturday. So we do have a couple days break here on Thursday and Friday from that rain, but it's not going to last for long. Luckily, the good thing is temperatures are staying warm enough for Wednesday and for Saturday for both of our rain events, where we should get out of anything frozen and just kind of stick with some rain instead for the most part, but heavy at times.
All right, so squeeze what you can into Saturday morning and maybe Sunday afternoon, right?
Yeah, Thursday, Friday looking pretty good, just Wednesday and the second half of Saturday just.
All right, thanks, Aaron.